Priti Dhankhar, Associate Professor in DAV Girls College, Kosli, and my today's topic is types of yarns. In types of yarns, we will study about various types of yarn like staple fibers, then simple fibers, complex fibers, novelty yarns, etc. Types of yarns. Simple yarn, complex yarn and novelty yarn. So these are three types of yarns. A continuous strand of fiber is called a yarn. A twist is imparted to fibers to keep them intact. There are two types of twist, Z twist and S twist, and they runs opposite to each other. So this is the definition of a yarn. A yarn comprised of fibers. Now simple yarn. So here we have defined some properties of simple yarn. Simple yarn is monofilamentous and it's unidirectional in twist and it has a uniform diameter. That is, from starting to end the diameter remains same. In simple yarn, generally one type of fiber is used. This yarn has a uniform twist throughout the length and it also has a uniform diameter. So again here we are emphasizing about monofilamentous nature and uniformity of a simple yarn. Now again simple yarn also has been divided into three parts: single stranded yarn, then ply yarn and cable yarn. Now here we will define a single strand yarn. A single strand yarn is that yarn which is made from continuous filament or staple fibers. Continuous filament yarn may be consisting of monofilamentous or multifilamentous arrangement. Staple fibers make fine yarns which are made by twisting small size fibers by a false twist technique such as wrapping. So here staple fibers, they are also included. So staple fibers are those fibers which are very small in size, and on the other hand filamentous fibers are those fibers which are very long fibers. For example, in natural fibers, silk is a filamentous fibers, and cotton, then wool, they are staple fibers. In case of man-made fibers, all of the man-made fibers, they are filamentous in nature and we cut them to convert them into staple fibers. So when a fabric is constructed with staple fibers, that it proves to be more comfortable than filamentous fibers. Now ply yarn. In ply yarn, two single yarn twisted together to impart a thicker effect. So ply yarns are stronger than simple yarns because in ply yarns two single yarns are included. The twist of constituent yarns can be in the same direction or the twist can be in the opposite direction. Now cable yarn. They are multi-folded yarn in which several ply yarns are twisted together to form a cable. The twist of the ply yarns can be in same direction or that can be in opposite ones. The twist of the ply yarns can be in same direction, that can be in opposite direction. Now here you can look at types of yarn based on construction. So single strand, then plied yarn including two single stranded yarn, then cord including two ply yarn. Now this cord or cable yarn made from two ply yarns, then plied yarn or ply yarn, or we can say folded yarn. This can be 2 ply, 3 ply or 4 ply. Second twisting separation done by combing two singles and the resultant is called ply. Then staple yarn, single stranded yarn is staple yarn made directly from fiber. Now here in next also again ply yarn, then cord yarn, then single yarn they are mentioned here. Complex yarn. Complex yarn can be single or may have different types of shapes and diameter and also different types of twist. So in case of simple yarn the diameter is uniform, but in case of complex yarn there is variation in shape and diameter of the yarn. Complex yarn can be single yarn or ply yarn. Novelty yarn. Novelty yarns are the fancy yarn. They produce a decorative effect and mostly the laces they are made with the help of novelty yarn. They have mainly three parts. First one is base yarn, and over base yarn the effect yarn is binded with the help of binder. So first one is base yarn, second one is effect, and third one is a binder yarn. Again this has been mentioned here. The binder yarn binds the effect with the base. Now we will discuss types of novelty yarns. In a slub yarn twist vary at regular intervals. Flock's other name is flake yarn. These are single yarn which impart a potted and tricky appearance. The best example is in tweed fabric. Now thick and thin yarns. So these yarns are thick and thin at some places according to the pressure imparted on the spinning solution. Now the base yarn has a twisted effect and the effect yarn produce irregular surface. That is the last yarn of this slide. Now curl or loop yarn. The effect has a regular semicircular appearance at regular intervals. Snarl or spike yarn, highly twisted effect yarn is used which forms snarls or spikes. In nope yarn or knot yarn or nub yarn, the base yarn remains almost stationary while the effect yarn wraps around the bases to impart bunches at regular or irregular intervals. So in this type of yarn a knotted effect is visible. That's why they are called knot yarn also. Now in next yarn, seed or splash yarn. In seed yarn the knot segments are small, but in splash yarn the knot segments are quite larger, and both of they have knotty effect. Now cloud yarn. Different colored yarns are used which cloud with each other, giving an intermittent color effect. Spiral or corkscrew yarn. 2-ply yarn of different twist and size are used here. And both of these yarns, they impart a spiral or corkscrew effect. Now chenille yarn. As the name indicates, this yarn impart a velvety effect. The yarn impart a caterpillar-like effect also, that is also velvety. The yarn has a cut pile effect. Now here the last one on this slide is metallic yarn. These decorative yarns have a plastic coating over them. So in case of metallic yarn, the yarn is covered with plastic coating. Now here this illustration is visible. The core yarn or base yarn is shown here, which is in stationary position, which almost remain in stationary position. Then effect ply yarn. This effect ply yarn is the main yarn which impart a decorative effect to the novelty yarn, and it is bounded with core yarn or base yarn with the help of a binder. So this thin yarn, this is the yarn, or we can say this is tie yarn or binder, and the thicker one, this is effect ply. It can be metallic also, and most of the effect is created with the help of effect yarn. And the core yarn, this is also called base yarn. So this is the illustration of novelty yarn, showing 3 parts of a novelty yarn. Now here are some more pictures showing novelty yarn. In first picture, there are so many hand spun novelty yarn imparting a decorative effect to the thread, or you can say yarn. So somewhere you can see the knots, and somewhere you can see the corkscrew or spiral effect. And in next picture you can see the binder yarn or light twist also imparted in some yarns. Now there are also so many yarns. You can see here bulky yarns are here, then curly effect is also. So here it's also visible that binder yarn is holding the effect yarn with the base yarn, as in first and second, it's clear. Then stretch core yarn in fourth one, and tufted effect from use of air jet. So in case of air jet spinning is used. Now we will move to next slide. So this slide is about questions regarding this unit. How you will define a yarn. So what a yarn is? We combine fibers to produce a yarn, and we impart twist to these yarns to keep them intact. That twist can be Z twist or that can be S twist. What are the features of simple yarn? So these features, that they have uniform diameter, then they are monofilamentous. These also we have discussed earlier. How you will differentiate between simple yarn and novelty yarn? So in simple yarn, simple twists are imparted to either single strand or ply or cord yarn. But in case of novelty yarn, mainly three parts are used as integral constituents of the yarn: base, effect and binder. Purpose of novelty yarn is mainly decorative. So laces etc. they are created with the help of novelty yarns. What do you understand with ply yarns? We all know that single stranded yarn, when they are twisted together, then they produce a ply yarn. How many types of twist are there and what you understand with a twist? So twist is a spiral motion we impart to a bunch of fibers to keep them intact. That may be clockwise or that may be anti-clockwise. So S type twist and Z type twist. There are two types of twist, S and Z. Differentiate between simple and complex yarn. In simple yarn, there is uniform diameter, but in case of complex yarn, the size and shape of the diameter varies. And the yarn can be multi-filamentous or that can be monofilamentous, or they can also be staple yarns. What is the another name of novelty yarn? They are also called fancy or decorative yarns. Write down various parts of a novelty yarn. So many times we have discussed that novelty yarn has three parts. First one is effect, which gives decoration to the yarn. Second one is binder, which bind effect yarn with the core yarn. And the third one is core yarn or base yarn. And on base yarn, decorative part of the yarn, that is effect, is bounded with the help of binder. What you understand with the loop yarn? So in loop yarn, semi-circular loop effect is imparted by effect yarn. How you will explain seed or splash yarn? In seed or splash yarn, the knot-like effect is imparted to the yarn. In case of seed, the size of the knots are small, but in case of splash yarn, the size of the knots are quite bigger. How a chenille yarn looks? Chenille yarn looks quite velvety, just like a caterpillar. So these are the various short questions regarding this topic. Now long questions. How many types of yarn are there? Discuss in detail. So there are simple yarn, then complex yarn, then novelty yarns. And on the basis of length, there are staple fibers which have very small length, and filamentous yarn which have big length. Then again, simple yarn, they have been divided in three parts: single stranded yarn, then ply yarn, then cable yarn. What are the various types of simple yarn? So there are three types of simple yarn, as we have discussed earlier. They are single stranded yarn. Then when single stranded yarn, they are twisted together, they produce a ply yarn. For example, threads we use in machine, they are examples of ply yarn. When we twist together ply yarn, then corded yarn, or you can say cable yarn, they are produced. So these are three types of simple yarn. Now discuss in detail various types of novelty yarns. So we have given a big number of novelty yarns, so you can consult from there. Discuss in detail about structure of novelty yarn. So this point also we have discussed a lot of time. So there are three parts of novelty yarns. First one is base or core. Second one is binder, and the third one is effect yarn. As the name indicates, their function is also the same. Effect yarn, which produce decorative effect. Then binder yarn, it binds effect with the base or core. Make a diagram of novelty yarn with base, effect and binder. So this diagram has been given in this presentation and we have discussed that. So from there you can have an idea how to make effect, base and binder parts of a novelty yarn. Now our next question is differentiate between simple yarn and novelty yarn. So again, simple yarn has uniform diameter, but on the other hand novelty yarn that doesn't have a uniform diameter, that has a decorative effect at regular intervals also. तो यहाँ पे हमने लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस में डिस्कस किया टाइप्स ऑफ यार्न के बारे में, जैसे कि जो सिंपल यार्न है, फिर जो नोवेल्टी यार्न है, कॉम्प्लेक्स यार्न है, इनके बारे में डिटेल इंफॉर्मेशन हमें यहाँ पे देनी है। फिर सिंपल यार्न के जो 3 प्रकार हैं, जैसे कि सिंगल स्टैंडर्ड है, या फिर सिंगल स्टैंडर्ड को मिलाने से जो प्लाई यार्न बनता है, और प्लाई यार्न को मिलाने से जो कोडेड यार्न बनता है, और उनको मिलाने से जो केबल बनती है। तो इस प्रकार से यहाँ पे हमें ये मेंशन करना है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में वही नोवेल्टी यार्न्स के बारे में अलग अलग टाइप्स हैं, जैसे किसी में हम रेगुलर इंटरवल्स पे नोट्स का डिज़ाइन क्रिएट करते हैं, किसी में एक वेलवेटी कैटरपिलर लाइक इफेक्ट इम्पार्ट होता है जैसे शनील में, फिर जैसे सेमी सर्कुलर इफेक्ट है लूप्स के द्वारा, वो भी क्रिएट किया जाता है। कोई नोवेल्टी यार्न ऐसा है कि जिसमें एक वेवी लुक आता है। तो ये अलग अलग टाइप के नोवेल्टी यार्न्स हैं जो हम डिस्कस कर चुके हैं। नेक्स्ट है नोवेल्टी यार्न की डिटेल्ड स्ट्रक्चर डिस्कस करना। तो वही ये भी हम कई बार कर चुके हैं कि जो इफेक्ट यार्न है, जो मेन प्रभाव सुंदरता का उत्पन्न करता है डेकोरेटिव पर्पस में, जिसकी मुख्य भूमिका होती है, और बाइंडर जो कि इफेक्ट वाला जो हिस्सा है, जो मेन डेकोरेटिव प्रभाव उत्पन्न करता है, उसको जो कोर है या जो बेस है उसके साथ बांधने का काम करता है। तो इस प्रकार से जो लेसेस वगैरह है वो आपको दिखाई देंगे। अब जो बाइंडर है ये बहुत ही पतला होता है धागा, जो आपको मुश्किल से विजिबल रहता है। मेन हमें दिखाई देता है इसमें इफेक्ट यार्न। मेक अ डायग्राम ऑफ नोवेल्टी विद बेस, इफेक्ट एंड बाइंडर। तो इसमें वही जो डायग्राम अभी पीछे हमने डिस्कस किया था नोवेल्टी यार्न का, तो आप वहां से देख के इसकी प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। उस डायग्राम में सेंटर में आपको बेस दिखाई देगा और उसके चारों तरफ आपको बाइंडर दिखाई देगा, पतला सा धागा। और जो पतला धागा बाइंडर है, ये जो मोटा धागा या आप यार्न कह सकते हो इफेक्ट है, इसको बांध के और कोर के साथ जोड़ता हुआ आपको दिखाई देगा। अगला है डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन सिंपल यार्न एंड नोवेल्टी यार्न। तो सबसे पहले तो जो सिंपल यार्न है ये कंस्ट्रक्शन के उद्देश्य से या बांधने इत्यादि के उद्देश्य से प्रयोग किए जाते हैं। दूसरी तरफ जो नोवेल्टी यार्न है उसका मुख्य उद्देश्य है वो सजावट का या डेकोरेशन का रहता है। अब जो सिंपल यार्न है वही इसमें यूनिफॉर्म डायमीटर होता है और मोस्टली ये मोनोफिलामेंटस होते हैं, जबकि जो नोवेल्टी यार्न है ये वैरायटी ऑफ फाइबर से मिलके बनते हैं। इवन मेटालिक जो यार्न है उनका भी इसमें प्रयोग किया जाता है। अब जो दूसरा है कि जो नोवेल्टी यार्न है इसके जो साइज भी है वो अलग अलग प्रकार के होते हैं, जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट्स है वो भी अलग अलग होते हैं, जबकि सिंपल यार्न में ऐसा नहीं होता है। तो इस प्रकार से ये लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस हैं इस टॉपिक से रिलेटेड। जो अभी हमने यहाँ पे डिस्कस किए। यहाँ पे आप देख रहे हैं अलग अलग जो रेफरेंसेस हैं हमारे। एक तो जो डॉक्टर प्रमिला वर्मा की जो बुक है वस्त्र विज्ञान एवं परिधान, और दूसरा जो टेक्सटाइल यार्न से रिलेटेड है। इसके अलावा भी नेट पे बहुत सारा ऐसा आर्टिकल है, जैसे कि जो टेक्सटाइल एडवाइजर के हैं, टाइप्स ऑफ यार्न, क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ यार्न। तो इनके अलावा भी बहुत सारा मटेरियल नेट के ऊपर उपलब्ध है। तो इसी के साथ ही हम आज का जो ये हमारा विषय है इसका समापन करते हैं। उम्मीद है आपने आज के इस विषय से काफी कुछ सीखा होगा। धन्यवाद।